Today, obviously, I'm doing yet another trap tunnel build. Now, I'm taking bits off multiple ones I've done. So the ragdoller, I'm taking the wall light inspiration, which I've never used wall lights until then, and I'm also using the floor launchers with the ramps to put them in another room, just like the double deckers. It's kind of a hybrid of so many tunnels I've put into one here, but no one's ever used this. I've never seen anybody use this type of tunnel. Okay. So this is the first time I have ever done this, first time I've ever seen this, probably the first time many people have ever seen this. So I'm going to go in my storm shield now and just show you what this tunnel should look like. Right, so this is roughly how it's going to look. I've never even tried this before. So this is obviously where the husks are roughly going to spawn. So what's going to happen, I'm going to have wooden floor spikes here just to slow them down, because the effects of the wooden floor spikes last. I'm not sure how many tiles they last, but they do last. Now, this is where it's going to be very weird. It's kind of similar in a way to where I'm using floor launchers to use a ramp and then push them into somewhere where they die, like the double decker, and I forgot what the other one was called that I did recently. But what's going to happen, we're going to have wall lights here and wall lights here, really just to stun them really. Then we're going to have floor launchers to push them up over here, and they will fall into this little area where I'm going to have maybe another wooden floor spike, I'm not sure, but we'll definitely have a few traps around the side to really just absolutely annihilate any husk that gets through. We're also going to have the base on here, so if a second husk gets through and not get affected by the traps, then the base is going to freeze them for a few seconds. And the exact same thing's going to repeat. Same here, floor launcher, wall lights either side, they get launched over into a room full of tons of traps, which should absolutely melt them. And now I've never tried this. I have no idea if this is going to work, but I'm excited to test it. So I'm going to get this into a deliver the bomb mission. Okay, so I've gone into about 10 different missions trying to find a decent enough spawn for this tunnel to work. This is the best I could get. So I'm going to be defending the west side. So they're going to come from here, obviously. Hopefully they can't go around. I'll just double check. They can't. And I'm going to quickly show you how I'm going to build this. Now I'm not sure if I can... I can't place anything there. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to try to tunnel them this way, but this is going to be very tough because it's not an amazing place. But we can try it anyway. You know what? I could do it a one-sided one. So we're going to forget the other side. Completely forget the other side. We don't need that this time. We're going to have, just this is going to be the wooden floor spike. Then these are going to be, say, the funnels. I don't know. Alright, this is very, I'm really improvising. You know what, I will have to. Could I possibly have a wall here then? I can, right, so what I'm going to do here, I'm going to have floor... No, we'll do the traps last. So this is what's going to happen. They're going to come down here. This is going to be such a long one to build, so if you want to just skip this bit, if anyone wants to skip the actual build itself, just feel free. I'm just going to very quickly, well, I'll say quickly, it's not quick at all. What I've also going to use as well is a ceiling drop trap here, just because I want to. Now, get my 106 floor, wooden floor spike here. We're going to have some, where are they? Just really, I want to be really overkill with this. I'm not going to put one here just because I want to be able to get in and out. That's basically what one tunnel looks like if we add that. That's what's going to. That's what's going. Oh, whoa! What's with my speaking? That is what it's going to look like, roughly. Anyway, let's just. You know what? Let's try it with. Let's get a floor launcher now. Let's get a floor launcher down. See if we can get all three in one. Yep, they all go, and they're all dead. So we know it works straight away. We know that works. So if I can get a wooden floor spike here. And we're going to have a wall launcher here as well. Let's just have a 106 one. They're not going to go too far. Just up to here. And it's basically going to be another repetition one, really. Right, this is going to be the area they're going to finish. So, we can't go much further. You know what? I'm just going to skip me building because it's going to take forever. And I don't want to really bore anyone to death. And I'll just show you the end product. Right, so I've done my rough thing what it's going to look like. I've not fully upgraded it. I'll do that at the end. So I'm just going to show you where I'm going to put the traps. So we put a wooden floor spike here just to slow them down a bit more. I'm not going to put anything here. I just don't want anything here. I want them to fully come into the tunnel. So we're going to start with inside the actual basically the parts where it's going to kill them themselves. So I'm going to put wooden floor spikes along all of these, and this one as well. Just the wooden floor spikes along all of those. And we're going to have the wall dynamos along all of these as well. I'm not going to put one on this side just because I want to be able to get in and out. Then we're going to top it off with a wall light on either side. We can't put one there. I'm going to put wall lights either side. These are really going to slow down the husks. Just stun them completely. And again, just repeat that with every single just every single cube tunnel, whatever you want to call it. I might need to upgrade these a tiny bit. Right, do that as well. Same with this one. More of these. And then floor launchers along all this. Like so. Another floor launcher over here. More wall lights, just because we really want to stun them. There's so much stuff you can do with the variety of different traps. I don't even think I put the traps inside these, actually. Did I? Yeah, I have. It's this one I've not put the traps in. Again, that's just going to zap them completely. I'll heal them up a bit. It's going to be annoying in case if the ones north attack this, so I'm going to skip this now, finish off the rest of the tunnel because you get the overall idea, and then we should be ready to start. Right, so I've just finished building it, and what I've done, I've put the ceiling drop traps up there, and everything inside the tunnels is as it's meant to look. Now I have no idea if this is going to work, I really don't, because the positioning itself is pretty awful. I have a feeling husks will start attacking that, which is why I have put wall launchers here, just hopefully we can get them through it. I can't make them go that way though, which is quite annoying. And I can't really place anything here, otherwise these spawns will kill it. So we're going to get started. Hopefully this will be very good. I have high hopes for this, but you never know with these tunnel builds. Let's do it. Now, oh, I get a lot of flingers. I hear some flingers. Well, it's starting off decently. Will these work? Yep, it's flinging them up. It's doing a lot of damage. Ah, some sploders. That's not what we want. Let's see if the sploder blows anything up. It is working. It's working decently so far. I'm going to have to shoot the flingers, because they don't really ever go through tunnels. They kind of hover back. The floor launchers don't seem to be proccing on him. Oh, there we go. And they're going to die in there. Okay, this is working pretty decently. I really like experimenting with different types of tunnels. Look at that. This is very good. I'm liking this already. Right, something's not gone off in there. So they're going to start attacking the walls. But they won't last. Did he just phase through that wall? Did I see that correctly? He just walked through a wall. Oh, I don't know what's happening here. It's working decently so far, though. I'm going to put just a turret over here just in case he gets in a bit of trouble. This tunnel's working very good so far, though. The wall launcher, I put that wall launcher there. I'm not sure if I said, I put the wall launcher there just so some can go through the left side. Oh, he's just completely forgot about that. He said, no, I'm going this way. They get stunned. Right, he kind of missed that knockback there. Right. Oh, no, lobbers. We don't want lobbers. Got him. Yeah, this is working quite decently. Will he get through? One has got... Oh, he just missed it. Right, we got him anyway. That's only one through. We're getting some flingers that are getting on the objective, which isn't great, but... This kind of works. It kind of gets a bit... I don't know what happened there. It gets a bit messed up with all these wall lights. Maybe I should reduce the amount of wall lights I'm placing. Because when it stuns them, the wall lights, it does a little push as well, like a wall launcher would. Nothing as major. But it still goes quite well. Maybe... I don't know what else I could put there. Maybe just nothing. But on its own, it's actually working fairly decently. Like, look at this. We've had one that's got through. Right, these flingers can go. Oh, trust me to get one shot left. Right, we've got quite a few coming through now. I am actually liking this tunnel, though. Yeah, there we go. He's gone through. Right, it seems to not bug out. I don't want to say bug. It's not... It's weird. The animation goes a bit weird when the wall lights proc and the floor launcher goes off. They kind of don't get launched with it, if you know what I mean. They kind of just glide. I'm not sure. Oh, I should have put that in there. Not sure how to put it. They kind of glide through. Let me try and bait him in. Let's just bait him in. Back through the tunnel. Come on, mate. There you go. Right, he's going to die in there. There we go. He's gone. I do really like this tunnel though. Gotta say, I like pretty much every tunnel. I enjoy doing these tunnel builds. I'm just gonna stay in the tunnel, try and bait a few more through. Come on. These both will go up together. What happened there? Something really seems to bug out. It really does seem to bug out when wall lights and floor launches are combined. Come on, is he going to get flung or not? Well, it got him anyway. This could use a tiny bit of work. I'm not sure, 100% sure what I could change. But wall lights would be a good start, I think. Like, looks. Sometimes they don't get launched up properly. He's not going to die there. But on its own, obviously you can extend these if you're going to use it in a storm shield. I'm not sure if people will. There's so many different types of builds you can have in a storm shield, but that was quite decent in my opinion. 1 or 2 husks did get through. Flingers didn't help with that. That worked quite well though. I should have checked the durability just before on the traps, just before the mission ended, but yeah, I was quite happy with that really. But it did seem to bug out, like I've said, with the wall lights and the floor launches. It kind of bugged out a tiny bit. So at the end of that, it's 100% not the best tunnel. Well, my mic's in my mouth there. Not the best tunnel I've ever done, but it needs a tiny bit of work. I wish I had a bit more room to work with that tunnel. If the husks spawn a bit further back and they had a better path coming forward, that would have helped me out so much. Maybe 1 or 2 of the wall lights need to go because it did bug out slightly. Or you can just do it on a single tile. You don't really need 2 tiles like I did. You could just do it 1 set of floor launchers, 1 set of wall lights. That could also work. The animations did seem to bug out a tiny bit though, I've got to say that, but this was mostly effective because they didn't really, no husk from my side really did any damage to the objective. It did have a tiny bit of damage to the objective, but that was mostly because of the lobbers, not because anything got through. But let me know what you guys thought of this, and as always, thank you for watching.